What's up, everybody? This is Logan with Bearded Bourbon, and today is day 13 of the Indiana Bourbon Club Bourbon Advent. Again, can't get enough of these boxes. And I'm just like anticipating all of these pours. So I already have day 13, and as always, check us out on Patreon. Shout out to Dylan and Frank, two patrons going strong. Custom Glencairns are in the works. I just sent out the image to be for it to be etched. So I'm going to get back some samples. So I'm super pumped to be able to share those with you guys. And for a specific tier, once you're in on that tier for 4 months, then you get a free custom Glencairn. So check us out. Like and subscribe as always. Follow me on Instagram at Bearded Bourbon with the underscore. So this is day 13. If you are interested in starting at day 1, then click the card up at the top. And these are the top 10 pours. So day 13, Blue Note Juke Joint, still going strong. That was so good, and I wish I had a bottle of it. But then probably the biggest surprise was, what was it? It was day 11. Was the Old Elk Double Wheat. That blew my mind. That I truly thought it was Heaven Hill. I thought I had it pinned down. I thought I was going to get another 5 out of 5 day, and I think I got 1. But the Old Elk Double Wheat was delicious. Biggest surprise so far of the entire calendar. So day 13, let's pour it in here. Pour it all in. And as I'm continuing, I get 25. I supplied my own 1 ounce sample, but I get 24 of these sample bottles, and I really want to do something as far as like giving samples of my own. So I'm going to compile some samples, and at the end of the month, we'll do a little raffle or something. But I need you guys to tell me what pours, what samples would you like to see in this selection. Just let me know. Now, don't go crazy because I don't have a ton of bottles and a huge selection. So, like, don't go crazy with like unicorn bottles like BTAC and Double Eagle Very Rare, like stuff like that. I don't have it, okay, yet. So, but I don't have it. But other things that you would want to see, let me know. So, this is sitting. That's very pleasant. This does smell like something I've had before. Very caramel forward. Boy. It kind of reminds me of like a 1792 bottle. But like there's like some butterscotch in there. Yeah, caramel, butterscotch. That's good. Maybe a little bit of toffee. That smells amazing. I'm super excited to get into this. So let's get into the palate. Yeah, I don't think this is 1792. But I know I've had this before. There's a nice long finish to it. Goes down to a nice warm hug. I swear, if this is Smoke Wagon, I get something else, I'm going to lose my mind. And I've already lost my mind several times doing these pours. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say, like, this might be some Wild Turkey. And now that I say that out loud, like, I could probably convince myself. I could say anything and convince myself that's what it is. But so let's do this. Let's say like this is like let's say 115. 115 proof. Let's go with Wild Turkey. Let's go with Bourbon. Let's go with non-finished. And the only thing that I can think of that I would believe anybody would put in in the advent calendar is Rare Breed. Let me finish. We'll see what it is. And the reveal. My goodness. I did think this could be what that is. But then I didn't. Bardstown single barrel from Big Red store pick. What did I say? It's one. I can't see that. I think it's 126. Gosh, guys, 120. Okay, so within 5 proof points. So I got 1 point. I got 3 points. I just guessed the distillery wrong and the bottle. So Bardstown single barrel Big Red, which is a local store here in Indiana. Man, that's good. And you know what the funny thing is? I have 3 bottles of Bardstown Origin single barrel. 3 bottles. I think 2 are at 125. Man, I should have known that. But I have 3 bottles. 2 are 125 or 120, and then 1 is 115. But those are good. I'm so glad I have 3 bottles of those. So delicious. So Bardstown will probably be somewhere over here on the top 10 tomorrow. But we will see you guys on day 14. Cheers.